Hello there, everyone. My name is Pichaporn Wongrat. Just call me Nai. Now, I'm studying in English major, Faculty of Education, in the second year. So today, lesson is very basic but very important lesson in English grammar and in conversation. This is important because we are using the verb to be in the past, was and were. We use this verb a lot, so it's very important to know when to use was and when to use were. I'll teach you. The very first one, we use was for he, she, it, and I. So we are going to say, I was away past shopping. He was eating pizza. She was laughing, ha ha ha. It was beautiful. Okay, so with all of these pronouns, we use was. The negative all we are doing is adding not. So we are going to say, I was not. But we don't say that. We say, I wasn't. Okay. I wasn't happy. He wasn't sad. So in the negative, all do you is stick on is nt at the end and it turned to wasn't. If you want to ask a question, you are going to change the order. You are going to use the verb was plus the subject. So you are going to say, was he happy? With the question, we are going to raise the intonation. For example, was he happy? Was she sad? And it can be used for singular things that are not people, so animal, or if you talk about the weather or chairs or restaurant food, you can say, was it delicious? If you are talking about food or if you're talking about weather, you can say, was it raining? It's raining now. I love raining tough, so it's fine. Okay. The next section that we have to look at is the verb were. If this is we, they, you, and again they, we are going to use were. So we were means myself and at least one other person. So that's the definition of were. So we were happy. They. There is plural of which means more than one person, but not yourself. So if I'm talking about other people, I can say they were. They were singing. You, I saw you. You were watching the video. Very good, thank you. And they. They has two meanings. The very first one I told you is the plural of talk about people. So I can say those people over there. They were singing. The other definition of the way we use they is like it. They we use for plural nouns. So singular nouns we use it. Plural nouns we use for example. If you are talking about a group of dogs, you can say they were growling. So they has two meanings, plural nouns and people are nouns. So they were if they are dog, they can growling. There is new word grow. On the negative form the word kind of hard words. To say weren't. Again, when you are going to make the negative, all you are going to do is put nt at the end. It's unusual or very formal. If we say they were not happy, the only way we would say was not or were not. If you're trying to be very obvious about the point, so they weren't happy, we weren't and they weren't. If you want to make it very, very strong, you're going to use were not. For example, we were not happy with our service. Okay, the question form is basically the same as was, that we have to be careful build to subject. And again, at the end of a question in English is a rising intonation. For example, were we happy? Were they singing? Were you singing? Okay, so was and were always in the past is past tense. Was for this subject and were for this subject. Okay guys, I hope you get it. I hope you understand it. I hope you can use it. Take care. We'll see you soon. Bye.
They said this phase wouldn't last, but boy, you still got my heart beating fast.